Geofencing isn't just a pin on a map anymore, it's the connective tissue between real-world context and digital intent. Today, I'll break down what geofencing really is, how the major ad platforms handle it, and the state-of-the-art plays that top marketers are using in 2025 with sources you can trust. At its core, geofencing means defining a real-world area, anything from a 1-mile radius to a polygon around a storefront, and triggering ads or actions when a device is in, enters, or exits that boundary. On devices, this is powered by OS-level services, Apple's core location region monitoring for enter-exit events, and Android's Geofencing APIs. In both ecosystems, user permission is the gatekeeper, and iOS users can even toggle precise location on or off at the app level. On Google Ads, location targeting lets you target countries, cities, and custom radii around a point, or choose location groups like places of interest or business locations. Practically, this is geofencing at campaign or ad set level, often combined with presence options like people in or regularly in your locations. On Meta, Facebook, and Instagram, location targeting similarly supports countries, regions, cities, and radius targeting, with options to reach people living in or recently in an area. In 2025, Meta is also consolidating some detailed targeting interests. So many advertisers are leaning harder on Geo+ creative and first-party signals. Two big realities shape geofencing in 2025. First, platform privacy. Google's privacy sandbox continues to roll out, and Chrome's tracking protections keep tightening. That pushes marketers toward on-device audiences, first-party data, and contextual signals, geo included. Second, regulatory and enforcement heat. The US FTC has finalized orders restricting the sale or use of sensitive precise location data. Think visits to health clinics, places of worship, or other sensitive venues. Translation: avoid sensitive POIs entirely and make sure consent is rock solid with any location partner. All right, what's actually working? Polygonal POI targeting, not just circles. Use provider polygons around your own stores, trade area anchors, or competitor footprints, then layer time of day and recency windows. Providers like Foursquare publish playbooks showing POI-level segments for targeting and footfall measurement. Combine geofence with moment signals, store hours, live events, weather, or commute windows. For example, push lunch offers to devices that have been near your store between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. in the last 7 days, then retarget later in the evening when they're back home. Serve Creative A inside or near the POI, Creative B later when they're at home, and Creative C when they're back in the broader market. Keep copy ultra-local, neighborhood names, cross streets, or landmarks. On Google and Meta, that means geo-specific ad groups with localized assets. Target around competitor locations, but be selective. Avoid sensitive categories and cap frequency. Tie conversion to privacy-safe outcomes, store locator clicks, coupon loads, or modeled footfall rather than raw device-level visit data. Upload your CRM or loyalty audiences and intersect them with campaign geos. Where possible, plan for privacy sandbox and scan style attribution, optimized to incremental sales or modeled store visits rather than last-click installs. If you have an app, use native geofencing for real-time consented triggers, welcome offers on enter, post-purchase surveys on exit. Apple's region monitoring and Android's geofencing API are the building blocks. Use modeled footfall lift from reputable vendors, aggregated store sales match with consent, and geo-based experiments, e.g., run holdout zips. Case studies from location partners like Foursquare show CPA improvements from smarter geo segments, but treat vendor-reported ROI as directional and validate with your own tests. Pro tips on Google Ads: pair radius or city targeting with query themes that imply immediacy, near me, open now, and inventory-aware assets. On Meta, combine location with broad plus creative testing since some interest buckets are consolidating in 2025. Always, get consent, avoid sensitive POIs, provide an easy opt-out, and document vendors' data provenance. If you can't explain to a customer why you're using their location, don't use it. Geofencing in 2025 is less about drawing a circle and more about respectfully intersecting place, moment, and message. Follow the platform docs from Apple and Android, the ad platform guidance from Google and Meta, and privacy guardrails from the FTC and Privacy Sandbox, and you'll build location-savvy campaigns that still earn trust.